throw. Looking, pumping, dumping.
Yes!
He's got Brian Leonard.
Yes!
He dives for the first down. Shotgun Palmer. Snap back. Looks to the end zone. Throws
Yes!
end zone. Touchdown,
Yes!
Andre Caldwell. And the Bengals take the lead with 14 seconds remaining. How about them Bengals? They made.
Things about the week 1 and things that happened. I'll start off with that play with Calvin Johnson in the Detroit Lions game against the Chicago Bears. I personally believe that was a catch. I mean, I feel sorry for Lion fans. I feel they actually kind of got screwed with that play. It was obviously a catch, and it looked to me as though after Calvin Johnson made the catch, when he was putting the ball down and he was just trying to get up to go celebrate because, you know, he was excited to catch the game winner. So they're on the Lions, and then going to my Bengals now. Very disappointing first half. Very disappointing first half. I mean, all credit to the Patriots. They're a great team. They executed. They outplayed us. They beat us to the punch. We were down just too much. And not enough even in the second half. So we just got down too much. We basically got beat up. Ending score was 24-38. I mean, we put up some points in the second half, but I don't know if that was due to the Patriots maybe backing down, maybe playing a bit softer. So I don't know. The Bengals. I guess I like the effort that we put up in the second half though, but the first half not so much. We didn't execute very well. The interception by Palmer was that was terrible. I didn't know what he saw in that pass, and then he got ran back. Pick 6. So moving on to the games for week 2. I mean, excuse me. First, we have Buffalo against Green Bay. And I'm going to take Green Bay in this game. I'll take Green Bay by 10 points. After the game against Philadelphia, once Mike Vick came in, it became pretty interesting. The Eagles had a chance to win that game. But I'm going to take Green Bay definitely to win against Buffalo. All right, next game, Baltimore at Cincinnati. And Baltimore beat the Jets, but it was a very close game and not much scoring going on. I wasn't super impressed with the Ravens offense. Their defense was great though, as usual, but they were playing against the Jets defense, so you got to give them credit there. Quite honestly, I'm gonna take Baltimore in this game to beat Cincinnati. I don't know what happened with the Bengals. I'm not sure what's going on right now, so I'm just gonna take the safe pick. I'll take Baltimore. And I'm going to say they're going to beat us at home by 10 points. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm just going to have to say I think Baltimore's going to take that. So my Bengals are going to most likely drop 0-2. But, hey, the season's not over. I still think we can make the playoffs. All right, next we got Pittsburgh versus Tennessee. Good matchup. But Tennessee's going to take this for sure. The Steelers didn't look too much like that. Too great on offense. I mean, it took them all the way till overtime to actually score a touchdown. But once they get Roethlisberger back, maybe they'll be able to start turning it around. At least they got that win against the Falcons. All wins are going to be important until they get their starting quarterback back. So, yeah, I'm going to take Tennessee in that game by 10 to 17 points. Next, we got Chicago versus the Dallas Cowboys. All right. The Bears, as I said, I'm not going to say they got lucky, but it was kind of a fluke win for them because of the Calvin Johnson play. But I'm going to take the Bears to beat Dallas. I don't know what Dallas is doing on their offense right now. I mean, it's carried over from the preseason. They just haven't looked like too great right now. So I'll take the Bears in a close game, though, because the Bears really don't have a number 1 receiver right now. I mean, they do have Olsen, and they've got Forte, and they got a good quarterback in Jay Cutler, but the receivers just aren't there, and the defense is actually decent. But yeah, I'm going to take Chicago. Next, we got Philadelphia versus Detroit, and Matt Stafford got injured, and he's out right now. Depending on who starts for the Eagles, that could make this more interesting. If it's Mike Vick, I'm taking the Eagles. Even with Kevin Cobb, I'll probably still take the Eagles. Detroit's Matt Stafford is out, and I'm not sure how it's going to go with Sean Hill, but don't expect the Detroit Lions. They have a good defense, and they've got good offensive weapons, so don't expect this to be a blowout or anything. It's going to be a good match. Lions actually still can win this even without Stafford, but I'm going to take the Eagles in a 10-point game, 6-point game, type game going on there. Next, we have Tampa Bay versus Carolina. And I'm going to take Carolina in that game. I'll say a 7-point victory for that one. Steve Smith, and then you got the great running backs of Carolina. Nice defense. Tampa, they're up and coming too. They're getting better. And then we got Arizona versus Atlanta. I'll take Arizona. Atlanta, they just kind of like the Steelers. Matty Ice in that offense, they didn't look very impressive. So I'm just gonna take Arizona there. I mean, they look pretty good. Steve Breston was looking good. Then Fitzgerald, of course, is there. Derek Anderson actually looked pretty good, so I'm going to take the Cardinals there. Next, we got Kansas City versus Cleveland, and ooh, Kansas City, they look nice taking out the Chargers. I'm going to definitely take Kansas City here. They look great. I mean, I said that they would lose this game, but they actually won it, so Kansas City looked good. Matt Castle and the defense, they're running, and good special teams play, so I'm going to give it to the Kansas City Chiefs. Next, we have Miami versus Minnesota. Good match, good match, good match. This one's kind of a toss-up for me. You got Ronnie Brown and Brendan Marshall and Chad Henne from the Dolphins, and then you got Brett Favre and Jared Allen and all the great weapons over there in Minnesota. But I'm going to give it to Miami, 3 points, but it actually could go the other way too. Minnesota could win this game, but it's going to be a close one. That's not going to be a good game to watch. Next, we got Seattle at Denver. And I'm going to take Seattle. After what they did to the 49ers, that was pretty impressive. So I'm going to take Seattle to beat Denver by 14. But it could be, but still, it could be a good match. But after what Seattle did to the 49ers, I'm believing them right now. But we'll see. And then next, we got St. Louis versus the Oakland Raiders. And then this is another one that could be interesting. Oakland got handled, but they were playing the Tennessee Titans. So that's why Chris Johnson, and he's a beast, and the quarterback is up and coming now. He's looking pretty good, Vince. And then so I'm gonna take St. Louis. Actually, they played the Cardinals pretty close, and their overall #1 quarterback has actually looked pretty good in that game. Some of those interceptions weren't his fault. He threw for a lot of yards, and he had to throw a lot, but he had 3 interceptions. But still, that's what happens when you have to throw a lot. He's a rookie, so yeah, I'm gonna take St. Louis to get a win here. All right, Houston versus Washington. Washington, Houston. I think I'll take Houston. Washington just didn't put up a lot of points like against Dallas. Like they didn't even have an offensive touchdown. I mean, they could win here. It's a different team they're facing. It's all about matchups. Plus, when they play Dallas, they know each other. They're division opponents, so of course it's probably going to be lower scoring sometimes. But yeah, I'm still going to take Houston. Matt Schaub, Andre Johnson, then Arian Foster. That running back, he's beast. So yeah, I'm going to take Houston here. For 14 points. I'll take it by 14 points. 14 to 17 points. A win for Houston. Jacksonville versus San Diego. I'm going to take San Diego in this game. They'll rebound after losing to the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't see them starting off 0-2, although it could happen here, but I see them getting back on track in a close game, 3 to 7 point game. Next, New England versus the New York Jets, and I'm going to take New England. The Jets offense, I don't know what's going on with that. And then, I mean, they've got probably the best defense, but that offense of theirs it's not cracking right now, so it's just not going to happen. Not here. Not against Brady and the Patriots, no. So I'm going to give it to the Patriots by, but they do have the defense, so it'll be somewhat sort of close. I'll give it 14 points for the Patriots when they win this. And then Giants versus Indianapolis Colts. Eli against his big brother, so that'll be nice. Peyton versus Eli. I'm gonna give this to the Colts. I don't see the Colts they're gonna bounce back after that loss. They need to start getting that flow. Peyton Manning, and they're gonna come back and they're gonna start off 1-1. So I see the Colts coming in and winning this game. It should be a close game, so I'll say about
3, 7 points. A lot of close games this week. A lot of close games. All right, next, New Orleans versus San Francisco. And I'm going to take New Orleans in this game. After what happened is, then again, this could be a close one. This is actually a toss-up game here. Toss-up, because after what happened to in the 49ers, you know they're going to be angry. They're going to be ready. Mike Singletary's going to have these guys ready. So Sean Hill, they're going to have to do something quick. I'm not sure that it happens against the Saints, but they have a chance because the Saints offense didn't necessarily put up much points in the first game in this first week. So yeah, well, those are my picks for this week, and I'll see you guys next time.